Okay, I'm back. Still at Nantahala Outdoor Center. Did the earlier video on the food resupply drop, but I wanted to cover a couple of things, keep everybody up to date. There's, as was expected, there's been a few changes with gear and equipment that have come out. But one of the things I definitely wanted to cover, because it just showed up today, my amazing wife went ahead and ordered one for me. Being out here on the trail, I've never long-term hammock camped at all. And my wife got me the Henessy ultralight backpacker hammock for this trip to camp in. And it's been extremely comfortable. It's been wonderful. The only issue is, of course, it's a hammock. And the wind up here has just been outrageous. So the wind's going right under the hammock. The nylon that I'm actually sleeping in is not a wind block at all. The tarp coming down, if you get it really tight, it helps block some of the wind, but it's just not keeping it out. And I have a Nemo sleeping pad that I've been putting in the hammock and laying on top of, and the reflective side up to keep body heat trapped in. But if you get off that pad during the weather we've had with the wind and the chill, you instantly know it. It's like playing Operation. The buzzer goes off in the middle of the night. You're off the pad and you start freezing. So there's that. So what we did was Henessy makes this reflective hammock liner. Now they make an underquilt too, and a lot of people go with that. I'm still trying to stay a little lightweight and not spend a lot of money on this trip with items. So we ordered this reflective bubble pad from Henessy. I believe it was $37, but thanks to my wife's constant shopping on Amazon and all the bonus points we got, it only cost us $7. So there are benefits to ordering off Amazon. So she got it, had it shipped up here, almost overnighted it to me, because by the time I was like, I gotta have something, I'm freezing up here sleeping in this hammock. So it showed up, and I wanted to go ahead and show it to you guys. I've got it set up. I'm out here by the Nantahala River in this little picnic area, and I've just gone ahead and strung my hammock up. Lots of campers hanging out here. Some are actually going in whitewater rafting. Great restaurant right here, great outfitter. But just to give you guys an idea, I'll show you what it is and how it fits in here. And tonight will be the first night I sleep on it, and we'll see how it works out. And hopefully it's going to work out a lot better by reflecting heat. Not so much the comfort level, even though it's a bubble wrap. The hammock is completely comfortable without it, but mainly just trying to stop some of the wind, keep some of my heat trapped into my body. But the big thing is stopping that wind from coming underneath. So what it looks like is this. And you're gonna get a little bit of reflection here, but you can see it's wider at the shoulders, okay, going all the way up, and then it thins out down here by the legs. Okay, so it gets a little thin. It does have a little clip in. Hopefully I'm doing that right. There's shit for instructions with Henessy, unfortunately. They just really don't have good instructions on how stuff works. But there is another little connection point here, which should hopefully keep this from sliding around all over the place. It's definitely wide enough, and it might even fold up on me. I'll have to try it out and see, because you can see where there's some fold lines, and that might actually fold up pretty good to keep the wind out. Okay, so this is my current modification. It doesn't weigh anything. It is a little bulky when it's rolled up. The only other thing I found while on the Henessy hammock is sleeping in this thing with a sleeping bag. It is the biggest pain in the butt. A lot of people I've talked to that are hammock camping, they're using a quilt. It's kind of like a sleeping bag, but it's open, so it has a foot box. Some of them even have almost like a little hood pouch, so you can shove your head through it, and then you fold it over like a blanket. So to me, I have never used one. I'd love to get my hands on one and try it, though, to be perfectly honest, but they're not cheap. They're about as expensive as a sleeping bag. But getting in and out of the hammock, I mean, you kind of gotta put your legs outside the hammock, pull the sleeping bag up, throw your legs in the hammock, and then act like a inchworm by throwing your hips up to get up in the sleeping bag. It does kind of become a pain in the butt. Gotten used to it, but if I were going to do this again, or if I could get my hands on an actual quilt, camping quilt is what they're called, and I believe they make them down to about 20 degree bag. They make them down, and it looks like a sleeping bag, but no zipper, and again, you just fold it over. Some of them have buckles. You can look them up online. They're pretty good. But if I were to do it again, I'd definitely probably do a quilt over a sleeping bag for hammock camping. So if anybody has one laying around and want to send to me for me to try out, just feel free. We'll work out where to ship it to. But so far it's been great. So that's the updates on the hammock. There's been a few other updates on gear, getting rid of some things, getting some new different gear in, make life a little bit more comfortable, and I'll cover those a little bit later. Today, like I said, it's kind of a Nero, just sitting out, relaxing, redoing some gear here, and then sleep here at the campground tonight and head up the mountain tomorrow. But I'll keep trying to post up some videos today of different things, and finally able to load up some photos for the trip. But thanks to everybody for watching, all the words of encouragement again, and thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching.